happening, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I am Crystal Ray and I am an empowerment coach and a life balancing strategist, and I'm all about stressing less, living that healthy lifestyle. And today, this is a topic that is really good for you if you're somebody who is in a relationship, is looking for a relationship, wants to have a better relationship, is struggling in a relationship. If you can tell, it's all things relationship. So back in the day, I kind of had an experience that was a really good learning opportunity. And this experience, this relationship, really taught me a lot of different things. Basically, we weren't really good for each other. But while in the relationship, I read this book called The Mastery of Love by Don Miguel Ruiz. And hands down, this book is the secret. Like, this is it. If you're somebody who wants a relationship, who wants to be in a relationship, who's in a relationship, you're looking for love, you gotta read this book. It's a really quick read. The pages, font, it's big. But there's so much in it, and it explains so much. And I'm actually gonna read you a little bit of an excerpt from it because it really helps you understand that we are all walking around with baggage. We are all walking around with open wounds. And there's a story in here, which is one of my favorite stories. And it talks about how as individuals, we're supposed to be two complete individuals, two complete people. We have our own friends, we have our own dreams, we have our own everythings. We are separate. But when we join into a relationship, we are taking our individual selves and we are creating something together within ourselves. But we still maintain our individuality, and my happiness does not depend on my partner's happiness. It's not their responsibility to make me happy. I have to make myself happy, and then I share the happiness with them in our relationship together. One of the chapters explains what an unhealthy relationship really looks like, and it really put into perspective for me what I was going through. Like, I was in a relationship where we were both manipulative and manipulating each other, and it just wasn't a good look and it didn't feel well. So I want to read to you one of the opening parts of this book because I just think that it's really important. I want you to imagine that you live on a planet where everyone has a skin disease. For 2,000 or 3,000 years, the people on your planet have suffered the same disease. Their entire bodies are covered by wounds that are infected, and those wounds really hurt when you touch them. Of course, they believe this is a normal physiology of the skin. Even the medical books describe this disease as a normal condition. When the people are born, their skin is healthy, but around 3 or 4 years of age, the first wounds start to appear. By the time they are teenagers, there are wounds all over their bodies. Can you imagine how these people are going to treat each other? In order to relate with one another, they have to protect their wounds. They hardly ever touch each other's skin because it is too painful. If by accident you touch someone's skin, it is so painful that right away she gets angry and touches your skin just to get even. Still, the instinct to love is so strong that you pay a high price to have relationships with others. Well, imagine that a miracle occurs one day. You awake and your skin is completely healed. There are no wounds anymore. It doesn't hurt to be touched. Healthy skin you can touch feels wonderful because the skin is made for perception. Can you imagine yourself with healthy skin in a world where everyone has a skin disease? You cannot touch others because it hurts them, and no one touches you because they make the assumption that it will hurt you. If you can imagine this, perhaps you can understand that someone from another planet who came to visit us would have a similar experience with humans. But it isn't our skin that is full of wounds. What the visitor would discover is that the human mind is sick with a disease called fear. Just like the description of the infected skin, the emotional body is full of wounds, and these wounds are infected with emotional poison. The manifestation of the disease of fear is anger, hate, sadness, envy, and hypocrisy. This result of the disease is all the emotions that make humans suffer. All humans are mentally sick with the same disease. We can even say that this world is a mental hospital, but this mental disease has been in this world for thousands of years, and the medical books, the psychiatric books, and the psychology books describe the disease as normal. They consider it normal, but I can tell you it is not normal. When the fear becomes too great, the reasoning mind starts to fail and can no longer take all those wounds with all the poison. Humans live in a continuous fear of being hurt, and this creates a big drama wherever we go. The way humans relate to each other is so emotionally painful that for no apparent reason we get angry, jealous, envious, sad. To even say I love you can be frightening. But even if it's painful and fearful to have an emotional interaction, still we keep going. We enter a relationship, we get married, and we have children. So this book, guys, this book, if you are somebody struggling with relationships, you have to read it, because just that whole part, just that whole section, it is explaining to us how we are interacting with each other, how each of us has our own emotional wounds, how we all have something that is going on with inside of us, and we want to have relationships, but we're poking at each other. We haven't fully resolved the issues inside of us. And until we resolve them, until we become healthy, we're going to become triggered. We're going to get poked, and the relationships are going to be challenging. But the thing is that relationships on earth are here to help us grow. They're here to show us in what ways we need to grow. And that's what the relationship is, right? It's a learning tool. It's something for you to be able to figure out, okay, well, what is it that I need to work on because I'm experiencing this in my relationship? And when it comes to loving relationships, to have a successful loving relationship, we still need to stay complete individual people. And that's what this book explains completely. And the chapter, I believe it's chapter 4 or 5, where it talks all about like what kind of a relationship with control and who has control. It's really mind-opening, and it really does make you realize like relationships are just extremely complicated, right? They're very intricate. But when you're able to heal everything inside of yourself, and you're able to provide your own happiness, and you're able to take control and responsibility for how you feel, that's when you're capable of having a very loving relationship. That's when you're able to have a relationship with somebody else, and the relationship in itself is something that you take care of. And then individually, you still take care of yourselves. And I'm sitting here as somebody who has been in a 7-year relationship, okay? I'm somebody who has read this book and figured out what is it that I want in a partner? What is it that I want to feel in a partner? And for anybody who's looking to attract a partner, I suggest that you get extremely clear on what you want in that person, what you want the relationship to feel like, how you want to talk with each other. Get extremely clear on what it is that you're looking for, and imagine as if you already have it. Imagine that they are being here, and believe that you can have it. Like, I met my boyfriend on the streets of Hoboken while we were walking down the street, and we finally talked while we were in a bar. But you never know where you're going to meet somebody. So just get very clear as to what it is that you're asking for and what it is that you're looking for in a relationship. If you want more details on that, I could totally do a whole video about how to attract your partner. But this book, The Mastery of Love, it is life-changing. And if you want to be able to have a better time with relationships in your life, they don't all have to be loving, just relationships in general. Read this, because it's going to help you understand where other people are coming from, where you might be coming from. It'll help you dive deep into yourself. It'll help you sort through anything that you might have unresolved, especially when it comes to relationships. And it really is just a phenomenal read. We all deserve love, and we all deserve a relationship, but the true secret of having a successful relationship is you are capable of filling up your own cup. You are capable of providing yourself with exactly what it is that you need. And you do not depend on your partner for what you need or want. You give it to yourself. And instead, you share your happiness, you share your joy, you share your world, you share your life with that partner. And they are somebody that you get to have experiences with. They are not responsible for you, and they are not in control of your feelings, and they're not there to change how you feel. Like that's not their responsibility. That's not what they do. They're there for enjoyment. They're there for you to just have a lot of fun and really enjoy this life together. So if you read this book, if you grabbed it, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. I know you are capable of finding an audio version of it, I believe, on Spotify. So look it up. It's everywhere online. Definitely a really popular book. I highly recommend it. Anybody that I encounter at any point in time when they are talking to me about relationships, this is the book that I tell them. So check it out. It truly makes a difference. It truly matters. And yeah, let me know. If you like this video, definitely be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you don't miss another video on my channel. And I appreciate you being here. And until next time, bye.